Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Christian. I am a dentist based in the US, and on this channel we explore the strategies and tools that help us become better, happier, and healthier dentists. Today we're going to be focusing on the keystone habit of meditation, which coincidentally helps us with all three of these things. How does meditation help? I want to break this video down into two categories, evidence-based as well as anecdotal. I'll start initially with evidence-based to show you that I'm not a Looney Tune completely. I am a little bit, but my wife will tell you that, but you know, it's fine. This stuff really does work. I want to break down some findings from systematic reviews. I'll then transition into sharing my personal experience with meditating over 100 plus hours, what benefits I've seen, how it helps me specifically, and who this meditation stuff is for. So from an evidence-based perspective, I've only looked up systematic reviews on this topic to parse through higher level quality research. There are tons of other types of research out there, but I just wanted to focus on that higher level quality. With that said, I'd encourage you to take a look below in the comments with the research linked and let me know what you think. I didn't have time to really parse through the nitty-gritty of the systematic reviews, but here below is a list of benefits that meditation does help with. Number 1, shown reduction of anxiety in patients with generalized anxiety disorder. That's a big one. Number 2, it can result in small to moderate reductions of multiple negative dimensions of psychological stress. This does need a little bit more research, but that was included in one of the systematic review findings. And then mindfulness training using a smartphone app may provide immediate effects on mood and stress, while also providing long-term benefits for attentional control. Although further investigation is warranted, there's really evidence that with continued usage, mindfulness training via smartphone app might provide some long-term benefits in changing how one relates to their inner and outer experiences. I know, it sounds a little woo-woo, but trust me, it's not. Now, with that said, I don't want to really dive into the specifics of these systematic reviews at this time, but let me know in the comments if you have any experience with any of these benefits listed above. It's not an exhaustive list, but shows that there is merit in trying something like this if stress from dentistry is difficult to control for you. Now on to my anecdotal experience with meditation and what 100 plus hours have done for me. I will say that I primarily use the Calm app, and I have also dabbled with the Headspace app, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So the first thing I've noticed is better attention control without a doubt. If I were an animal, I would absolutely be a cross between a dolphin and a golden retriever. Attention is not my best strength per se, but I'm pretty fun. Number 2 would be better emotional control. I've never really been a person that gets upset easily, but my wick has definitely extended in the time that I have meditated to the point when I stop meditating for an extended period of time, it is definitely noticeable. Although completely subjective, something to think about nonetheless. Number 3 would be better relationships. Because I have a longer wick and more patience, my relationships have shown to increase in strength. I feel as if I'm somehow more compassionate and have more empathy when speaking with people, which I know, again, sounds a little woo-woo, but it's really hard to explain and could be absolutely a confirmation bias type of situation. With that being said, my wife and I for sure have a stronger relationship because I meditate, as I don't get worked up over really small things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. We've all been there, and that is okay. And number 4 would be anxiety reduction. Dentists in general tend to be high-strung types of people that strive for perfection. If we're being honest, we work in millimeters, and our job can be at times stressful. You know, hygienist comes and needs a checkup, and you literally just sat down to start a crown prep. Been there, literally, I think it was 2 weeks ago. But it's okay. I have a story I want to share with you all, and it is personal, but I think it helps drive the point home. So in January of 2016, I had my first and only panic attack. I was a first-year dental student, and I was in pathology. I just remember I was on the keto diet, doing all sorts of supplementation with exogenous ketones, and honestly, it was crazy. But I just remember being so overwhelmed, being short of breath, my chest was tight. I got tunnel vision. I didn't really understand what that meant, but it really was like looking through the tip of a pencil, and it was just not fun. But it was my Harajuku moment, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically a moment when enough is enough. and a change absolutely needs to be made or basically bad shit will happen. That day I went to the hospital and they did a 12-lead EKG on me. Everything was fine. They did lab tests on me and my electrolytes were out of balance. So it was diet related, but it scared me enough so I wanted to make a change. I never wanted that to happen to me again, and it never has. So I set on a mission basically, and for the next 6 years basically, I've been on and off meditating. It makes me a better person, husband, friend, provider, brother, and son when I meditate. It's one of those keystone habits that really helps drive you to the next level as a person. And if that's not a reason to start, then you do you, honey boo boo. Fifth would be a growth mindset versus fixed mindset. And it's something I've dabbled with in my time here since about 2015 when I discovered Tim Ferriss, but I've struggled with a fixed mindset in the past about comparing myself with others and not comparing my own growth to myself, but rather to someone else. I was a college athlete, so competition is sort of ingrained in my soul, but I can say with certainty that meditation has helped me with this. It gets better with training, and I have become more growth-minded over time, but having a mindset of openness and the ability to adapt to new scenarios with a smile and a helping hand is something that I have noticed. But with that being said, I know meditation's not for everyone. People can't sit down and just, it's not really about, it seems for a lot of people, it seems woo-woo and a little bit, you have to have incense and stuff like that. It's not like that. But try to give it a go, and if anything above rings a bell to you specifically, it could help. And to be honest, if I help one person, that's a win for me. So I've linked below in the comments those papers, and I've also linked some new member offers for Calm and Headspace, 2 apps that I've used over the years. You can try them both risk-free to see if you like it. I'm currently using Calm right now, but Headspace is equally really good. So if you like the video, then like the video. It helps people like you see content like this. Smash that subscribe button and comment below something you want to hear more about. Thank you for watching and see you next time. We out.